Leinier, this was such a crazy match that you just played against Andrew Tang. Let's start from the end, the Armageddon. It was chaos. The pieces were flying. What was going through your mind at that moment?
Yeah, at least I think it's the game where we provided the most entertainment for, for the public. So I'm happy about that. Yeah, the game was, of course, quite crazy, especially the last part. I thought in the opening I was doing well, but I just missed when I took on e4. I thought that I can play knight e6 safely, and I didn't see that the bishop on h2 can take the knight. So from that point on, I was just clearly worse, and I was trying to survive. I think I defended more or less uh, reasonably, but then yeah, it came down to the few seconds, and he was just so much faster, and he also had a winning position. So I think my chances were clearly in the second game where I was clearly winning, but my pawns disappeared somehow.
It was Eric yesterday lost the Armageddon game. He said it was so hard for him to recover after he lost the second game. Did you feel the same way, that it was hard to get over the disappointment of not converting the second game?
Not so much. I mean, at this time control, I mean, you know that anything basically can happen. And I was just trying to enjoy the match and play my best. So I cannot say that I was heavily affected by the previous game. He was just playing well in the last game.
You are one of the most experienced players here in the tournament. How does it feel to be playing this really fast-paced, TV format in a studio? What were your thoughts, sitting down there?
No, I think it's great. I mean, it's a great format, a great event. It's extremely exciting. I found out yesterday that, and even today, that actually um, watching the games is no less fun and no less exciting than playing, maybe even more. So my heart rate was going up yesterday as well.
We could see it.
Yeah. I mean, even yesterday, like by just following the game, it's just quite exciting. So I think it's a great tournament. I'm happy to be here.
Now let me ask you a couple of questions that are not necessarily related to your match. In the interview yesterday, Eric Hansen, once again, he mentioned he would love to listen to some techno while he is playing. If you could choose any kind of music during the match, what would it be?
No, I'm more of a classical guy, so I usually listen to some good old classical music. Although from time to time, I can listen to any type of music, but yeah, I wouldn't pick techno as my first choice.
Now let's talk about the match that starts in a month. Jan Nepomniachtchi against Ding Liren. What is your prediction for that match?
Yeah, it's hard to say for me. I think they are both very equal in terms of chess level. I think, yeah, Jan has been in a great form lately. I mean, since not only this last candidates tournament, but from the one before, then he lost the match to Magnus. But I think he has been consistent in with his play, and Ding is also like a super strong player. I think it will come down to the form, like if they both get there in shape, and if one of them doesn't show his best, then that will, I think, be the biggest issue.
In 2018, for the London match, you were one of the seconds of Fabiano Caruana. If you had to be a second for one of these two players for the upcoming match, who would you pick and why?
No, I don't want to be a second. I mean, at that time, of course, I was honored and happy that Fabiano asked me to help him, and it was a great experience for me. But after that, I decided to concentrate on my own game, and it also coincidentally was this period where I was inactive for 2 years, so that was also one of the reasons why I took part in that project. But yeah, generally I would prefer to play the match.
One final question. Tomorrow you will be playing another match. You will be playing against Ray Robson. What are your thoughts on that upcoming match? And let me also ask you a question. Who do you predict will win this first America Series Championship?
Yeah, well, regarding the match tomorrow, I don't have any special insight. I mean, it's just I'll approach it like I did today. Just try to have fun, play good chess, or play my best. And it's obviously very difficult to predict anything because anything can happen at Blitz. And regarding what was the other question?
Who will win this tournament?
Okay, yeah. I mean, Wesley, in terms of chess level, is always the favorite, and he's also been playing well Blitz and rapid time control. So I think he's the guy to beat here. But of course, again, we have such fast players here. Like Andrew could easily win the event, or Jose. I mean, it's actually quite a strong tournament.
Fantastic. Leinier, thank you so much for your time. Best of luck for tomorrow.
Thank you.